welcome to my channel, Ancient Lioness Wisdom. Today we're talking about the full moon in Libra happening April 16th, this Saturday, approximately 2:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your local area to see when this full moon will be at its peak for you, but as I always share, you can really utilize this energy about 48 hours before or after the full moon. Full moons are the perfect time to reevaluate the past cycle that we have just been through and evaluate our results, celebrate our achievements, and consider what areas might still need some work. Full moons are a perfect time to reflect and to consider what we may need to release, whether that be thought forms, beliefs, patterns, habits, or even people. But I want to encourage you to really take a moment to celebrate your achievements, whether they be big or small, and to do that with people that may have aided you in those accomplishments. Moons and Libras are highlighting aspects of our lives that are out of balance and what we need to bring into harmony and what may need to be healed, and especially what is out of balance within our relationships. First and foremost, our relationship with ourself and our relationship with the divine, with God, whatever you believe in, our relationship with others, and our relationship with the planet. Our relationship with ourselves and our relationship with the divine is especially important because that sets the foundation of how we will relate to everything else within our lives. Looking at what relationships and aspects of our lives that we need to give more attention to. What areas have we maybe neglecting, and what is literally out of balance? Where, what, and who have we been giving away too much of our time to? And where do we need to establish better boundaries in order to bring in more balance into our lives? As an example, if you have been giving away too much of your time to social media and scrolling, you might want to set a healthy boundary to not scroll before 10 a.m. and not scroll after 8 p.m. or something along those lines. Libras are known to be a sign that seek harmony, peace, and justice for the world and for others. I think it's important now more than ever to look at the ways that we may have been out of harmony and balance with the planet. What ways are we living out of harmony with the earth? In what ways have we not been honoring and mindfully using the resources that are given to us? Taking a moment to look at all of these little details. Are we letting the water run while we're brushing our teeth? Are we buying and contributing to too many toxic products around our house? Take a time to look at all of these little details that we may not even think about on a day-to-day basis and really try to eliminate some of these products from our lives. The sun in Aries and the moon in Libra, this will really call us to balance the needs of ourselves with the needs of our loved ones and others. So looking at that sort of relationship and where we need to bring that back into balance. If you are someone that always puts the needs of others in your family first, then really taking some time to balance those relationships by designating a time each day to take time for yourself. Sun and the moon are both squaring Pluto, and squares are known as an astrological aspect that can be very action oriented, but they can also bring about some conflict between the energies. Squared aspects can be very dynamic and can bring about growth and change into different aspects and areas of our lives, and they're not necessarily bad, but they do indicate that we will need to put in some work. Square will call for transformation in any areas of our lives that are in need of a makeover, whether that be internally or externally. Anything that you may have been putting off or procrastinating on may be bubbling up to the surface and will call for your attention in a very synchronistic way, so pay attention to that. These energies also suggest that anything that we've been actively manifesting and working on may be coming to a significant milestone or completion point. So be aware of any projects that you have. You may have a new beginning or new chapters opening up within these projects. So it is a great time to start to reevaluate where you're at and again, celebrate the progress that you've made. There's a wonderful flow of energy coming in to really move situations and relationships in our lives that might need to come to completion or need to be transformed in any way. So it's time to let go of thoughts, patterns, beliefs, habits, anything like that, even people who are not aligned with your goals and your dream life, and consider what still might need work. Rituals or activities that you could do on this full moon to really utilize the energy, and I always recommend with full moons, is writing down anything that is no longer serving you to be released and burn that on a piece of paper out. Using the day as a practice to live a balanced life by doing all the things that you would envision yourself doing, living a perfect, healthy, balanced life. It could be something as simple as eating a very well-balanced meal, or going to the gym and getting some exercise while also taking some time out to relax and nourish your body. Overall, I think it's really important to take some time to enjoy the moment that you're in with yourself, with a loved one, with whoever, and it would be a great time to do a date night or a day out with friends. Something that would also be really powerful to do, in my opinion, would to be buy yourself a little gift of appreciation, and also buy a loved one a gift in that act of balance, or buying yourself a coffee and then paying for the person behind you and just paying it forward, and then you'll be surprised that might inspire someone to do the same. Now, here are some journal prompts that you can do to really work with and utilize this energy for your highest good. Number 1 being, what is out of balance in my life, and how can I bring more balance into this situation? Pause to write down the question. Number 2, what is something that makes me feel balanced? Number 3, what is coming up to be transformed? Number 4, what accomplishments, either small or big, can I celebrate from this past cycle in my life? Number 5, what are some ways that I can cultivate a better relationship with the planet, and how can I show up for her? Thank you guys so much for tuning in and for all of your support. I'm wishing you all a magical full moon in Libra. I personally will be watching the new Fantastic Beasts movie, and I'm so excited for it. No matter what you do, just remember it's perfect if it's perfect for you. Take care. I'll see you next time.